This conference will now be recorded.
Bonjour and good morning. Yesterday we saw adjectives. In that we just completed the adjective possessive. We saw all the different types of adjectives and then we did a lot of exercises to understand how the adjectives are selected and how the placement is done. And based on the object and not the subject, the adjective form is taken, the adjective possessive. So just a quick revision is adjective possessive. My in English is takes three forms, that is mon, ma, and mes. That is mo, ma, or maze, depending on masculine, feminine, and a plural. Mon is also for masculine, comes also for words starting with a vowel. So the masculine and the one which are starting with a vowel are mon, mo. That's only for first person. So this table here, mon, ton, son, notre, votre, leur, all of them are the masculine form and the vowel and for the vowels. And ma, ta, sa, notre, votre, leur are the feminine form, and the plural is mains, tes, says, not, what, nos, was, leur. So that's for the plural form. So this is what we have seen yesterday. Okay, so here are some of the examples that we did. He is my father, il est mon père. She is my mother, elle est ma mère. They are my children, ils sont mes enfants. They are my children. So my here takes all the three different forms and depending on the object. Object is here generally the one which comes after the adjective possessive. When I say this is my house, house is the object here. Okay. So yeah. So then we went on to we started this, we could not complete it because of the time. So the adjective demonstrative are this is demonstrative, and that is translated, the word dhis is translated as ce, cet, ces, and cette. Ce and cet is for words starting with uh, masculine, words which are masculine, and words which are starting with a vowel. The second one, cette, is for feminine, and ces is for plural form. So all of this, they represent this. For example, here, the first sentence, this crayon is long. That means this pencil is long. Then the next one is cette école est grande. That is, this school is big. The next one is cette horloge est ronde. That is, this horloge is round. Here, if you observe, the H is kind of silent. Cette horloge, we're starting with the O. So here, since the H is kind of on a mute, we are using CETTE. And if there is another word which is starting with a vowel and that is H, we would use CET only. For example, let me just check with one example. Suppose the question is this man, so that will be set because the H is being pronounced here. H is not mute. So only in places where H is mute, it takes the masculine or the feminine form. But in all the other cases, he is it's starting with a vowel. So this set a and the N. That is, this man is Indian. Set horloge a round. This clock is round. And the last one is says étudiant, says image, says étudiant. That is, these are the images of students. Set image des étudiants. That is, image of the students.
Rahul, can you repeat or write in somewhere in bracket? I'm confused. CET and CETTE. Can you repeat again?
CET,
CET, what? First
CET
CE.
for words starting with a vowel. CETTE is for feminine.
Okay, but what you are saying, silent, like.
Okay, so let me change the example. Set table a round. This table is round. So here in the example, this is pure feminine. So that's why we're using CETTE. Is it clear now? For all the masculines and words starting with a vowel, you have CE and CET. In all
Okay.
feminine,
Okay, can you just nearby CET put in bracket for the reference only, so whenever we read the slide, I will forget. CET, nearby CET, masculine, under masculine, just put in bracket, no, for vowel. Yeah, there.
Rahul, Seth Om and Om ends with E, so does it not have Seth CETTE?
Om is a man. He's masculine.
Okay, okay.
So that's why I told you there are words which are ending with E are feminine, but it's not always. So there are certain words which are not ending with E but are feminine, and there are also words which are ending with E but are masculine. So you have to look at the meaning also. So Om is a man, Fam is a lady. Fam is also ending with E, Om is also ending with E. Like the other day we took an example of Sir and Frere. Sir is a sister. She's not ending with E but she's feminine. Frere is a brother. He's ending with E but he is masculine. Okay. So here I think this table will give you a little clear picture. Is the demonstratives CE, CET, CES and CES. For all masculine, you have CE and CET. For all feminine, you have CETTE. And for all the plurals, it is CES. The image you see, cet animal est très gentil. So the example here is this animal is tres is very. Make a note of the word if you want. Tres is very. There's a new word today. Tres is very. Gentil is kind and not gentle. Gentil is kind. Okay, the next sentence it says, ces fleurs sont très jolies. Now, can anyone translate that or try to translate that for me, please?
These flowers are very beautiful. Jollies.
Yeah, it is. These flowers are very beautiful. These, because they are in plural form, if you closely observe, flowers are fleur, F-L-E-U-R-S. Song is R. Very is tres. Jolly. Jolly is like we have that word in English also. It's very jolly or beautiful, both of them. So the sentence here on the right hand side is these flowers. That means it's a plural form. So irrespective of its masculine or feminine, it is says CES and then flowers, FLEURS, flowers. Song is R. Tres is just now you have learned very, and then beautiful or jolly or jolly. So these flowers are beautiful. Okay. Actually, these were the blanks. Okay. So these were actually the blanks I had filled it, but did not save it. Okay. So can you since you have already saying it, so can you tell me if there is something which is wrong here? There's one thing which is wrong. Can you quickly tell me? So we'll go one by one. This is lise. Lise is to lead. Read the this book. Lise set leave. That means read this book. Next one is set dam is this. Dam is coming from the word madam. Madam is lady, and here madam is also a lady. Madam, we call it in English and French. We also say dame. So this lady, uh, she's the. This is a very complex sentence. Is this is actually say a. Since there is a collision of vowel, it becomes C apostrophe. So this is the consignere de la immeuble. That is la consignere. I think you have seen this word somewhere if you have been to one of the PVRs and the uh, big malls, you have there one place called the consigne, that is like the reception or the point where they sell food. If you have checked it out. So la consignere is the reception. De la immeuble. De is of. La apostrophe is because that's starting with a vowel. Immeuble is a very huge building. Sorry for that spelling mistake. It's E, they're not I. Okay. So this set madame or set dame, c'est la consigne de la immeuble. That is, she is the receptionist or she is the receptionist of the building. Immeuble is a building. The next one is faith says exercise. That is, faith is to do. It's RE ending verb. We didn't do that, but we will come to that in the coming, like today or maybe tomorrow. Okay. Says exercise here, it is starting with a vowel, but it is in the plural form. So it is always CES. And next one, can anyone translate? Please type it. Set appartement a more than. Can you type that, please? The next one also. Set hotel a splendid. Set hotel a splendid. Yeah. Right, Sajina. This apartment is modern. Thank you. And next one is set hotel is splendid. This, thank you, Amreen. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you, Megan. And the next one is this hotel is splendid. Yeah, the spelling is same in English. This hotel is splendid. Thank you, Mega. Thank you, Sajina. And the next one, thank you, Amreen. The next one is Je vous remercie de cet excellent repas. Je vous remercie is now we'll go one by one. Here, je is what? I. Vous is what? You. Remercie is the word coming from the verb remercier. That's the verb, that is to thank. Merci is to thank. The verb is remercie. It's a er ending verb, and for first person what you do is you remove the er and place the e. So it is je remercie, right? That is I thank. Now when you say you, the you is coming before the verb. So just remember it as of now. I will take you to that slide where we will discuss the position of pronouns. Here, the second person who, which is here, it's a pronoun. This is the subject. This is the verb. This is the pronoun. When I say I like you, or I admire you, or I hate you, or I thank you, I is the subject. Like, love, hate, beat, eat, I think, all of these are verbs. Okay, and then instead of saying suppose I like Neha, then here what is the subject? Subject is, can anyone tell me subject?
Yeah.
Who's telling it? Subject is the person who's telling it. I. What's the verb?
Verb.
Just type it, Aisha, please. I like, yeah, perfect. Like is the verb, subject is I, and the object is, or the person who is coming after the verb is Neha. So Neha is the object here, or but in this case it is a noun. So when I replace that with a pronoun, I would say her. So now I would say I like her, right? So this her is a pronoun now. So now when I translate that into French, I would say je, and aimer is to like, and her here will be, if I say okay, this will be a little confusing. I would also say I like you. If it's I'm directly telling it to Neha, I would say I like you. So in that case, it will be je. If it is formal, I would say vous, or if it is informal, I would say tu, and then aimer. Okay, so it is je vous or je tu aimer. That is I like you. So now what is happening is the pronoun which is there after the verb in English is coming before the verb. So we'll look that into detail. Don't worry right now because we haven't done pronouns. We haven't reached to that point. Since in the example it is there, I'm mentioning you. So just remember here, the two subjects cannot be next to each other, I and you. I you, thank will be wrong. But this is not a subject, it's a pronoun. Okay? So don't just look at this like you know what is it, but right now concentrate only on this. That is, je vous remercie. They is of or for set this excellent repas. Repas is a meal. Is a meal. So I thank you for an excellent meal. Repa is a meal. Excellent is excellent. Then this is it starting with the E. You have CET. I am thankful or I thank you. Je vous remercie is it's a higher degree of thanking. So I am very thankful. That's actually correct. I am very thankful for this excellent meal. I'm very thankful to you for this excellent meal. So literally there you cannot translate any sentence literally. So here when we, yeah, merci beaucoup is a lot. Yeah, beaucoup is very. Tres is also very. Okay. And the last one is maize. Maize is but. But. Maize is but. Says arrow. Here, if you closely observe, when we are talking about hotel, here we are using CET, but here when you're talking about arrows, it is CE because H here is silent. So it is say arrow. Arrow is a hero or heroes. Let's keep it arrow, it will be confusing. Set arrow is this hero. Okay, so these are the ones. The reason there is an exception here is uh, arrows is a hero, and in this same for horloge. So what is happening is horloge is starting with H, but the pronunciation H is mute. It's horloge. So in both the cases, CET will not apply. It will be only CE. That's masculine. And if it is horloge, it will be CETTE because that's feminine and not a vowel. Okay, I know it is kind of confusing. When you do exercises, it will be easy. Horloge, hotel, arrow. Hotel, you are pronouncing the H, that's why it's CET. Horloge and arrow are without without the pronunciation is mute, H mute, and that's why we have CE if it is masculine, CETTE if it's feminine. Okay, let's take an example here, and let me check if you can do this. So can you, there are like 4 blanks. The first one, Megha, can you take this and give me the answer? Don't worry about the the whole sentence, even if you don't understand it, you can. Yeah, you're perfect. No, Megha, there's a small mistake. Amreen, this is yours, and this is Sheena's, and the fourth one is Nidhi. Nidhi is there today? Yeah, she's there.
Yes, Rahul.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't hear you, Sarojini. So can you take
Which
this?
one is mine? Hello.
So there are only four. So Amreen, this is yours. A is Amreen. Aisha, for you, it's you take a rest. You take some rest. They'll answer it. You learn all of the four. So the first one is Megas. Is a man. So in the pronunciation, you're saying Homme. So the answer would be Om. Set Yeah, Mega. Perfect. Set is CET. And then the next one is Amreen. The next question. So I'll just quickly, it's part of a paragraph. So I'll repeat. I'll try to translate it. And meanwhile, you can keep answering. So les grands-parents sont au parc. That means the grandparents, the grandparents sont is are. Au is a contracted article, that is at the park. So les grands-parents sont au parc. Tu connais cet homme brun? So do you know this brown man? Or do you know this brown man? And the answer here is CET. Mega, you answered it correct. And the next line is the translation I'm giving. We is yes. C'est le médecin. Can you tell me what is médecin? It's a small conversation where we are looking at the adjectives. Yeah, medicine is a doctor. Yeah, I know medicine is medicine, but when they're asking, the first sentence I'll translate. The situation is les grands-parents sont au parc. That means the grandparents are at the park, and then the conversation is happening. The first conversation says, "Tu connais cet homme?" Do you know this man? Tu connais is a we'll look into that the verbs and the uh, conjugation again. Right now, just look at the this part. So, tu connais cet homme is you know this man. Brun is brown. So the answer comes oui. The answer is yes. Oui. C'est un médecin. This is the medicine. He is a doctor. Monsieur Bino. Monsieur is a Mister. Monsieur is a Mister. If you want to make a note of this. Monsieur is a Mister. Monsieur Beno. Beno is the name. It's a surname actually. So in France, generally in France and I think in Canada, when you address someone formally, you would always say Mr. Sancheti and not Mr. Rahul. They will always address, if they are addressing it formally, they would always address Rahul Sancheti in India. But in France, they always address it with Mr. Sancheti. So it's like a formal way and it's always the family name. So again, since we're discussing this, we have nom and pronoun. So nom is a name, pronoun is the first name. So in my case, when I write my name in France and in Canada, in any application, I would write it like this. This is like the perfect way. Nom is the first one, that is Sancheti in French accent. It's not Sancheti, it's Sancheti. That's my nom, not the name. Generally, like here we have a confusion. You would say that's my family name, but here family name is the name. So nom is Sancheti and my pronoun is the first name. Pre is coming, if you closely observe, pre plus nom, pronoun. My pre-name or the first name is Rahul, and the way I write is in all the letters and wherever I sign, I would sign something like this: Sanshati and then Rahul. That means that Sanshati is my name, that's my family name in India, but my pronoun is Rahul. So when you're addressing anyone formally, you would always say their family name and not the first name in France and Canada. But when you become colleagues or when you know each other, you would always call them by their first name. Okay, getting it? Yes or no? So since the point had come here, that's why I've given you this extra information. Okay, so pronoun, always remember, is the first name. Nom is the name, family name. So don't get confused when I ask you your nom. Can you quickly write in your name in this format? Nom and pronoun. So for Mega, it will be Goswami Mega, and that Goswami will be in caps, and then Mega will be in uh, uh, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Everyone has done perfectly. Mega, I think yes, yeah. So it's this is the way you write in letters. Yeah, perfect, Mega. So this is the way you write in letters. And remember, when I ask you what's your name, you would always say Goswami. That's your family name, and then you would repeat, my pronoun is Mega, or my pronoun is Asha, or my pronoun is Nidhi, Srinidhi, or my pronoun is Amreen and Sashina. So it's always your pronoun comes after the norm, and the norm here is your family name. Okay, so that's the extra information. And now coming back to the topic, Monsieur Bruno is Mr. Bruno, and then the sentence is and, et is and, dash this boy, acute de lui. It will be too much. Acute is next or beside him. So now here I'm not using the word again, Mr. Juno. I'm using him. This is a pronoun. We'll look at it later on. So right now just focus on this boy. So the answer, Amreen, was Seth Garçon will be, yeah, perfect. Say, because petite here is small. I don't know if we did this or not. Small is petite. Grand is, I think, it's tall. These are opposites. Petite is small. Grand is tall. Grand is tall. Okay. À côté de lui is beside him. So the answer will be CE. That is this boy. Then the answer comes, c'est son fils. That the meaning here is this is, son is what? SON. I know you guys know this, so I want an answer from you girls. Sorry. No, I've already written this is. I'm asking about SON. SON. Just quickly go back. Yeah, Nidhi, you're correct. This is his fish is a son. Fish is a son. FILS. Sorry, say son feel. Sorry for the pronunciation. Say son feel. FIL is feel. That means this is his son. When I say garçon is a boy, garçon is a boy, feel is a son. There's a difference. And the next one is and dash jeune fille avec des lunettes. And this will be kind of very tough to translate for you right now, so I'll just quickly give you words. Et is and, jeune is young, fille is a girl, daughter, girl. Avec is with, this is the plural form of the. Lunettes are spectacles. Spectacles or the glasses, what you call that you wear. I don't know how do you call this, glasses or spectacles in English. Yeah. So the sentence is, and this young girl with the specs. So the answer was to be given by Nidhi. I think you gave the answer, Nidhi. Let me check. Yeah, perfect. Nidhi, you had given it as CES. No, that was wrong. The answer is CETTE.
It was for me, Rahul. Sajina.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
CETTE.
Yeah, perfect. Then you were correct. The third one, the third one is set field is CETTE. That means she was a young girl. When I talk about young, that is also starting with ending with the E, and then you should not always check for this one. This is just a kind of an adjective, but you will also always have to look for the person. So when I say he is a young boy or she is a young girl, what's the difference is not the young, it's the boy and the girl. So you will have to look at feel here. It is ending with E, and feel is a girl. So this will be CETTE. And the next sentence is c'est son fille. So this is her daughter. See, here it is sa, and here it was son, because that was a boy. This is a girl, and this sentence means this is his son, this is her daughter. Okay, and the last sentence is A is and. These children blonde. Can anyone tell me the translation, if it's possible? Blonde will be blonde, and the sentence here is, and this white children. Key is, now tell me key. You did this and you know this. Key. It's a question mark. Quickly. No, Sajina. Can you go back again and check? Who? Perfect. Who? K is with the E is what? But when you're saying key is who? Okay. The difference is very slight difference is there. So the question here is, and this young boys or the blonde boys or the white boys, white children, sorry, not boys, children, enfant or children, qui is who are, jouer is, it's a er ending verb. Let me tell you. Jouer is to play. I think you did this. And for third person plural, that is ils, it is jouions. You remove the er and you write ent. So this means they play. So here the question is, white children who are playing with balloons. Perfect. With the balloons. So the question here now is, cet enfant blonde is these white children who are playing with balloon. So remember, the man is a brown man. We started here with a brown man. Okay. Now the last sentence is, sorry, the answer would be, Nidhi? Says. Perfect. Because that's a plural form. Enfant is in plural. Children are in plural form. So that is CES. Perfect. You're absolutely correct. And the last sentence that we did translated is no. Here we started with we, yes. Here we are saying no, they are not his children. Sentence is in negative and a perfect example for third person plural and a negative sentence. So they are not his children. Are you now getting it, making sense? Everything we have put together. We had discussed no and pa. We have discussed adjectives, and we have also discussed the person. So now we have also answering a question here. So when I ask you a question in the photo or with an example saying this, uh, sorry, yeah. So the question will be, suppose cet enfant blanc qui jouait avec au ballon is these young or these white children who are playing with balloon. Then your answer will be either yes or no. If the answer is no, you would say no, they are not his children. If I say yes, it will be oui, ils sont ses enfants. They are his children. Ne and pa will go. This is the negative form if you closely observe. So is this making sense? Now you are actually able to translate a sentence, you are able to answer a question, you are able to frame a sentence which is either affirmative, positive, negative, or interrogative. Sorry, affirmative and positive are same. So it's positive, negative, and an interrogative sentence. Right? Yes or no? I know some words here and there are kind of new to you, and this will keep coming always. So whenever you come across a new word, make a note. Even if you are maintaining a notes, uh, reserve the top right corner of the book for new words. So whenever you're referring to that notes or that two sides of the pages, you make a corner note where you would write any new word that you learn in that two pages. So when you go back, maybe after like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, when you refer back to this book, you would only look at those words. Thank you, Megha. You're getting it gradually. Yeah. Yeah, Sajina, yes, we need more practice. Nidhi, Nidhi, are you kind of okay today? You're not replying, you're not speaking. Are you busy or what? I'm just worried.
No, Rahul, I'm here listening to the class.
Okay, that's good. So yeah, the last topic in the adjectives is interrogative, and this is kind of very simple. All of them, they means what? Interrogative is interrogative sentence, and all of them, they means what? Again, you might have a question that we have already learned. Qu'est-ce que c'est? That is, qu'est-ce que? Qu'est-ce que is what? Que is what? And then you have here quel, all these forms. These are all different types, and everyone they means what? When you say que, you have to reverse the form. When you use qu'est-ce, you will not have to reverse the form, and this is more formal. And these are adjectives which are in interrogative form. So we'll look at this one by one. Quel is for masculine, and for plural you add an extra s. Here quel with a double L E is for feminine. Ones which are in plural form are with an s. Okay, so now we look at the first sentence. It says, can you translate that for me, please? The first sentence. I will do the first word, that is what. Now, what would be the sentence? The first sentence, the translation, please. Quel jour est ce aujourd'hui? Yes, perfect, Amreen. What day is this today? That's the literal translation. What day is this today? Aujourd'hui is today with a question mark. That also means what is it today? Is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? Is it Thursday? So the answer would be, can anyone give me the answer? What day is it today? The answer is Mardi, yes, but we would say, says Mardi. This is Tuesday. Because we are asking, is this? Yes. When we are asking, is this? Then you, in the answer, you have to start with the reverse form of this. That is, say, sorry. Say, but since there is a pollution of vowel, we would use say. That is, this is Tuesday. What day is today? This is Tuesday. Okay. Next question. What are the books on the table? Sure is on. I think we did this before, but again we'll do it. Sure is on. SOUS is below. Shoes is below. Sure is on. Shoes is below. So the question here is, what are these books on the table? Since it is in plural form and it is masculine, that's why we are using quels. 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 Quels sont. Quels sont les livres sur la table? Okay, so this is the sentence that is masculine plural, and the next sentence is, de quelle couleur sont les chapeaux? Chapeau, can anyone tell me what is that? Chapeau. No. Amreen, I know you're not like, you're correct. You're not correct. Yeah, these are very words which are very close to each other. Chapeau and cheval. Chevaux, sorry. Chevaux is hair. Chapeau is a hat, and it's in plural form. So, quelle couleur is what color are the hats? Here, if you closely observe, couleur is the color. It's a feminine. That's why we have quelle. And here we are asking, what color are the hats? So there are all one color. We are asking them what color are they. So it is de quelle couleur. Day is off. So in the question we are having that before. That is, of what colors? Of what color are the hats? You use that in English also. You either use what colors are the hat or of what colors are the hats. So de quelle couleurs sont les chapeaux? Of what color are the hats? And the next question, drapeau is a flag. Generally, all the flags, they are made of more than one color. So you are asking of what colors sont nos drapeaux? Can anyone tell me what is this nos? NOS, nos. So here the question is of what colors are our flag? Yes, Sashina, you're bang on correct. It's our colors. It's the plural form of we, yes, but here we are talking about adjective possessive. We is already in plural form, but here it is our. O-U-R, our. That's adjective possessive of we, right, Aisha? We is a person, it's a plural form, but when we are talking about adjective possessive, we would say our. So the question here is of what color are our flag? So it also means of what colors are our flag made of? So our flag is made of, so the answer would be not drapeau, A, or have. Trois couleurs. Okay, our flag has three colors. Il est or ils sont, that is they are, vert, orange et blanche, right? It's the answer would be our flag has three colors. They are green, orange, and blanc. It's actually saffron, but saffron sounds similar to orange, so we would say orange. Or we can directly use saffron. So it's vert is green, orange et blanc, right? Yes or no? We. Thank you. So let's do an exercise. Can you quickly, all of you, I'll give you 5 minutes. It's 10:25 and you have 5 minutes to complete all of this. And once you complete all of this, you put it in the chat box. Will that be fine? These are very simple. I will do some for you. The ones which are a little hard, I'll do it for you. Rest you can do it. So the first one I'll do it for you. The the sentence is, what is the true reason of her depart? So what here is quelle, because we are talking about the reason. Raison is masculine. So the answer is quelle. So you can do the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one. I think apart from that, I think you can do all of those. Okay, what I will try to do is I'll try to give you the translation, so that will be easy. What is the true, vrai is true, reason, reason, reason of her depart. Departed, why did she leave? What photos you like the most? And the next sentence is, what is your point of view? Sure is on, Seth is this, problem is problem. So if you do the literal translation word by word, you should be able to get the meaning of the sentence. So what are the songs that you prefer? What are the songs that you prefer? What Seron is actually a future tense, so I would answer this question is quel seront leurs besoins de eau? Is she in need of water? Leave this sentence. And what is the advantage of this? Logic is logic. And what are your ideas on the question? So, like, is it making sense? Like, are you getting the translation if I write it? Of what color are the walls? Here we are talking about only one color. What house is yours? This also we didn't do because this is a personal pronoun, me and il. What doctor habite ici is lives here? What are their water needs? Okay, so these are the translations, and you will just have to give the what here. So if you are kind of ready, you can paste it. If not, if you want me to do it together, I'll do it if you're not getting it. Okay, if you're not getting it, tell me. I'll just do it. If not, you can do it from your end.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
The second one would be kills.
You.
ELS.
Okay, perfect. Next one.
What is your point of view on this problem? It would be QUELLE.
Kel is because it's the point of view is feminine.
View. Yeah. And
Next.
then nice song. What are the songs that you prefer? That is Kells, QUELS.
With
Yes.
S.
Because it's a song and it's a masculine and a plural form. This I've already done. And yeah, here. What is the advantage of this topic?
QUEL. Okay.
So the
I got it
advantage is,
wrong.
yeah. And the last one, sorry, the next one is what are your ideas? Ideas is feminine plural, so it's L.
QUELLES.
And here we are talking
Col-
about car, so it is only Kel
Feminine. Kel.
without a S. And
House.
what house?
Quell.
No,
Sorry,
Q-U-E-L.
so it's Quell.
Why?
Is it
It's
correct?
feminine. No,
Is it
no.
correct?
Yeah, Ellie is feminine, is it? No,
No, but house
Ellie
is house
what is
house is feminine.
Mason? Feminine,
Yes.
yeah, it's a feminine.
Here,
Okay.
it's a feminine. It's an exception.
I was thinking it's masculine. Okay.
Yeah. Generally, if you
Q-U.
would think this as this as a word which is not ending with e, you would consider this as a masculine, but here it's feminine. So I'll just write it here. F. That will help you identify that this word is feminine. And the last one,
Quell.
Q-U-L.
Kel.
Hmm.
Okay. So what doctor lives here is Kel. Okay. Getting it?
Yes, Rahul.
And did you also find this translations kind of easy to do now? Yeah, you can just unmute yourself and speak. Yeah. See, like if there's any problem with the translation, I'll quickly again tell. Kel a la.
CHAN, sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
CHANSON, that is songs, is it?
songs. Chanson are song.
There was a previous slide which had the same word, so that I mean, does it mean the same song? Maybe
Which one?
two slides before.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, the
Écouter,
third
that's
one.
chanson. Écouter is to hear. Chanson is
Okay,
song.
okay,
Okay.
okay, got it.
So chanson. Yeah. So the first one is I'm highlighting the one in French, but I'm telling that in English. So quel is what? I'll just quickly do it. So quel is what? Quel is what is the true reason of her debut. The next one, what photos? It's a pronoun. You. Pleasant is like the most. What is your point of view on this problem? And what are the songs that you prefer? And what are there, like this is the again adjective possessive third person plural. What are their besoin is water needs. This is actually one word. Besoin en eau is needs of water. So their water needs. The next one is what is the advantage of this logic? And what are your ideas on the question? And of what color are the walls? And the next one, what house is yours? Sorry, mine it is. M-I-N-E. This is a pronoun person, personal pronoun. You will have that in the next section because first we'll do pronoun, then we'll do personal pronoun. Okay. Pronoun is you use instead of your name. That is whenever I say uh, uh, like instead of I would say instead of Rahul, I would say I, and I would say me, or my. My is possessive, me is I, right? So in that case, this is a personal. This is another one. After that pronoun, we'll have personal pronoun. That is mine, yours, his, hers, theirs. These are personal pronouns. We look at that. And the last one is what doctor lives here. And generally this doesn't make sense, so it is which doctor here in English. The literal translation is which, but not what. But since we are discussing adjectives, it's what. Okay. Okay. So is it clear? Is it okay?
Yeah. So, Rahul, can you please explain it? What are their water needs? That
It's actually in the future form. So that's why this word you'll not get it because it's a future tense.
okay, okay. So we are yet to learn that, right?
That yes. This actually means what will be their water needs. So it's a future one. Sharon is water needs. This is actually a future tense. I try to keep the sentence in present tense because that is what we are discussing, but at times we kind of uh, move into future and past. That's inevitable. So that time I always, whenever there is a future tense, I'll mark that and I'll always tell you that this sentence is kind of not for you right now. So that's about it. Yeah, what I suggest is I will these are some questions here. So what we will do is we will not do the slides, the slide number 48, and then there are slides here, some exercises, 52. I'll write that here. So 48, 52. So here you have to write these are some questions which says rewrite the dialogues in the order. So bien is fine, merci is thank you, and you. So the question will be merci bien and then et toi, that is thank you and you. So you'll have to put that sentence in the correct order. Okay, and here you have certain numbers. Exercise on numbers. The first one is 3, the second one is 6, and the third one is 9. So here we are adding the first one with 3, 3, 3. So you will have to fill in the blank. And similar way, all of these exercises are there. So these two slides and slide number 53. Here the articles are given. You have to write the sentence. And this is dash, this is dash, this is dash, this is dash. So 7 of them. And then you have to fill in the article, indefinite article here or right? And then the next one is you will have to find which of them is correct, un, une or this. So if you're given two options, you have to strike one which is wrong and give the correct answer. So this also you can do it by yourself. Greetings, have a look at it. And with this, the slides are done. So I want you to quickly complete the 3 slides before the start of the next class. I think all of you have these slides with you. Only I think Sachin, I didn't send you the slides.
No, I don't have.
Yeah, so I think yesterday when you gave me your email address, I could not send it to you. I forgot to copy that, and these chats are not saved, so I lost it. So can you keep quickly send me your email address? I'll do it right away.
Yes, yes.
Otherwise, later on I forget and then things go bad. Okay, please give me your email address. And for others also, if you can give me your email addresses, I'll send you this updated version of the PPT. You can discard the old one and then I'll give you the new one. Yeah. Yeah. Mega is here. Yeah. Regarding the timings, I have been like asking everyone. So I think you girls have a good bonding. Five of you are here. You discuss among yourself, and you just tell me, and I will shift it. And this time, this will be the final shift. There will not be any more changes after that. So just talk among yourself. Five of you, I think you have got a good bonding now. You know each other. You are connected on WhatsApp group. So you guys, you girls talk, and I hope you already have started having conversations. If not, just talk among yourself and just let me know, Mega, so that it is easy for me. And only Ashish. So after the class, I suggest you girls have a conference call, all of you, and then come up with a time and just let me know. I only can't do it in the afternoon because that time I have calls with in UAE and other places, and definitely not in the evening, like from 12 till 6, 7. I am like super busy with my office work. So that time I cannot do. So July and present French class presentation.
From 12 you are busy.
Yeah,
From 12, no? Okay.
yeah. 11:30 to 12, that is fine. 11 to 12 is also fine.
11 to 12 will be fine. 11 to 12.
Yeah,
Because
you
see,
guys
after.
just discuss among
Hmm.
yourself and then let me know. Just let me know that this is the time we have finalized, and I would just say yes or no. And mostly it will be yes because I'll be the last person to adjust. After all of you adjust according to your timing, I will be more than happy to adjust.